Video game movies have always had a bad reputation, and when I say bad, I mean it. And so when the Detective Pikachu trailer dropped, I was a little skeptical. But as time passed, I got pretty excited. It was really looking like a good video game movie. Then the reviews came, and they were positive, which got me even more excited. I wanted to see it opening weekend, but I didn't have a chance to, so I had to wait until May 19th. And I thought it was great. It truly felt like a movie made by people who care about Pokémon, and not just some people trying to get a paycheck. The plot in Detective Pikachu wasn't half bad. I was honestly expecting something a bit less interesting. It won't blow you away by any means, but it was still engaging overall. It had a good pace and was never boring. It also had plenty of memorable moments, decent action scenes, and even some emotional moments too. The twist at the end, it didn't blow my mind or anything, but it was decent enough. As for the characters, well, Pikachu stole the show completely. Ryan Reynolds did an excellent job voicing Pikachu. Most of what Pikachu said made me laugh. A lot of his jokes were pretty well placed and landed most of the time, in my opinion. Mewtwo was also another highlight, and the scenes with him were pretty enjoyable, and they also incorporated aspects from Pokémon the first movie, which I appreciated. I'd say the Pokémon designs in this movie looked fantastic. They all looked spot on and blended into the environment pretty well. Except for Gengar, he was ugly. The human characters, on the other hand, were not interesting at all. I didn't care about them all, really. They were just boring characters. The actors for the younger characters didn't do too great of a job. Mainly the actor for Tim, but it was tolerable enough, I suppose. I mean, I was mainly focusing on Pikachu the whole time. Visually, I thought it looked pretty good, especially the city at night. There's a lot of neon colors used, and it's a pleasure to look at. Not all the locations gave me Pokemon vibes, but they fit the movie well enough. I think the city looked the most like something from a Pokemon game. So overall, I thought Detective Pikachu was a fun, enjoyable film that any Pokemon fan ought to see. But if you're not a Pokemon fan, I think it's still a good watch regardless. I'm just super glad that we got a good, respectful video game movie for once. I could see the passion and attention to detail coming from this movie, and I'm sure fans will be picking apart and dissecting this movie to death so we can find every single reference tucked away in this movie. Now keep in mind, it's nothing Oscar worthy, but for a video game movie, it's an accomplishment in my book. Next time we meet, I'll be taking a look at Yoshi's Island for the Game Boy Advance. I don't know when that'll come out, hopefully in like a week or two, I don't really know. These things take time. See you guys then. The Sonic movie's gonna suck!